There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and
Well, folks, it's Rob Ashford here. We are in early August, so let's take a quick peek at the July statistics for the Canmore and Cochrane real estate markets. Well, let's take a quick peek here at the product categories for the month of July in Canmore. Of the 6 categories we track on a monthly basis, only hotel condos have seen a year-over-year price increase, and that is a 16%, based largely on new development pre-construction sales. All other types have seen a decrease. Now keep in mind, inventory is always tight. A few properties bought and sold can skew the numbers, and seasonal. Interest rates play a little bit into it. Mostly just is a small product and a small market writ large. In terms of active inventory and sales, we have 2.3 months of inventory in the market. As we speak, that's nudged a slight bit, but it is still predominantly a seller's market. In terms of residential inventory levels writ large, the blue and green graphs are the most important. These are closed and sold in your active listed inventory. Notice how they're pretty close to each other. Even the orange line on the very bottom is expired. As you see, most places tend to sell in the valley, green line especially, and thus we're kind of staying around the market remains tight. 32 to 44 listings in the driver's seat predominantly. For well priced, we don't very take care of a good properties. Or on the flip side, infill specials, you're knocking down a Billy Dream home. 88, 87. Nonetheless, but the market remains tight. Find interesting here is the closed and sold. In terms of residential inventory levels writ large, the blue and green graphs are the most important. These are closed and sold early 40 numbers in your active listed inventory. For those that were not pretty close to each other, we only have so much. Even the orange line on the very bottom is construction, and most places tend to sell in the valley. Your inventory levels remain constant, and thus the market remains. Throwing in terms of units sold across all residential, again, in Canmore, picture of all the units sold, pretty all residential, everything increase slowly. Had a bit of a drop 2010 onwards. A lot of years construction, a lot of development over the current high onwards. Again, in 2012, a lot of construction, lots and lots of construction happened in Canmore. Quite noticeable decrease where, again, noticeable. We only have so much land available in Canmore, whether it's infill or new construction. There's only so much available to build. So again, we've had some good sales over the years, and only so much place to build. Gradual, but I don't think property, a very noticeable decrease or interest rates rather play a huge role into it. It's just more matter. There's only so much out there. So in terms of units sold across all residential, again, the prime term. Here's the money maker question: $64,000 question if you're in. The average sale price across residential density property types in Canmore going from 2010 to 2023. We see a very noticeable appreciation in little dip in 2016. Here is the average sale price. Prices have gone up from 2010 again to 2023. Appreciation writ large in the market-specific category types. From what? A very clear 60 almost 2012 line of appreciation to well over $1 million. One of the most common questions speak asked as a realtor in we continue to see Valley average is sale price how is appreciate year over year in Canmore. Here's your answer. So if you're looking for a place to buy or invest, good place. We see a very noticeable. For those of you who may not have heard or don't follow me on social media or other news sources, Hotel Condo, another pre-sale here in Canmore. This is the project they haven't even started construction on yet. 98-unit short-term rental complex and a new average sale price of 1,400 square feet and up. You heard that correct. So when people tell you, hey, Canmore's too expensive, Canmore is expensive, but people are still willing to invest in good properties and good revenue-generating properties. In this case, properties that are zoned for short-term rentals, hotel condos we like to call them. Again, average sale price is up over $1,400 a square foot. Folks, the market is still strong. The previous slide we talked about price appreciation, whether it was in recent hotel condo pre-sale project, residential or in for the price per square foot. Construction of hotel condos. Yes, you heard me right. Here is the average sale price in a few cases on the hotel condo side of the market. So this is for those investors looking for properties where you can Airbnb. For those of you who may not have seen where you can recent hotel condo pre-sale project broke records for the price per square foot. Price appreciation. Yes, you heard me right. New construction. We're in a few cases quickly. Pre-owned sells pretty quickly. For those of you who may not have seen a recent hotel condo pre-sale project broke records good investment for the price per square foot. Remember how COVID was crazy? Well, it was also crazy because a lot of construction projects hit the market. Interest levels and interest rates were low. You notice in the mid-2000s, you had about 100 properties move. 2021, 367. Lots of properties changed hands. Yes, costs were low because interest rates were lower. New construction hit the market and more product hit the market. We're now back to more normalized levels. But again, demand is there. While the paraphrase Kreb, Cochrane continues to have low inventory and sales did decrease a little bit in June by 30%, but we have tight market conditions. Inventory is tight, prices have gone up, and it's still a solid market. Hence a new record high for Cochrane. Welcome to life in beautiful town of Cochrane, folks. Heck, welcome to life in the greater suburban Calgary and Bow Valley areas. That is the nature of the beast right now. Tight inventories, house prices are going up. Still a seller's market. Well, here's something I was kind of shocked to see. We know the prices have gone up, detached, semi-detached, row house and apartments. But row houses are seeing the biggest price increase year over year. I think we're seeing a shift with housing costs, especially in Cochrane, from those who a couple years ago would have been able to afford, say, the $500,000 range. And now with qualifying costs, mortgage handling costs, the cost of living writ large, I'm seeing more people think row house. Hence the increase year over year. Demand is stronger for it. Pricing has shifted, and we'll see in the next slide here where the market has gone. In the previous slide, we see how row houses have seen the greatest year-over-year increase to around $408,000. Here's the monthly sales comparison. Again, this is from the Krebs and Pillar system. Look at that. Detached home prices, these sales have gone down. We're seeing a slight increase in semi-detached, but row houses are also catching up. I think we're seeing a shift in the market from those who a couple years ago would have qualified for a single family, maybe even a duplex or semi-detached, and it's now a row house situation. Be interested to see what the market data shows us in the months ahead. Again, we see here from the residential sales by price range, a more breakdown between 2022 and 2023. The $400,000 to $500,000 range in 2022 was the biggest driver in July of sales. Now it's the $500,000 to $600,000 range, which is an interesting shift because we've seen in previous slides how detached and semi-detached have dropped in demand, whereas row houses have increased. Here we're seeing the price points have also changed. Qualifying rules may be people trying to get a bigger bang for their buck. It'd be interesting to see where the data leads us in the months ahead. But previous years, we know the $400,000 to $500,000 range was the big money maker. We know in June that the $500,000 to $700,000 range was the biggest sales driver. So rural houses are our most popular sales type of category. But the price point now is between $500,000 upwards. Think of that. Interesting data and statistics, folks. So taken together, what does this all mean? If we look at the Bow Valley and specifically Canmore, we see it's still a seller's market. There is low inventory, there is limited space for new construction, and it's all resale market or pre-sales if you're looking at hotel condos. For Cochrane, we're seeing demand for row houses, but the price point has gone up since last year. So writ large, between both communities, still seller's market, still driven by tight inventory and strong demand, whether from investors to first-time home buyers to folks who are downsizing or cashing out. Whatever your particular situation is, whether it is Canmore, Banff, maybe you have to be outside the CMA if you're a foreign buyer, or thinking Cochrane, even parts of Calgary. Folks, do let me know. Happy to help with my expertise and knowledge of the area. My name is Rob Ashard. Hope everyone has a wonderful week ahead. Take care, folks. Enjoy the rest of August.